You've seen them, right? If you've spent any time at all on Instagram or TikTok, you've probably been stopped dead in your tracks by these weirdly satisfying floor transformation videos. They pull in just an insane number of views, and honestly, it's because they're almost hypnotic. But what if I told you that you could make them yourself, super easily?
Yeah, that's the real kicker here. It's not just that they're popular, it's that they take literally minutes to create. You don't need to learn any complicated skills, and, this is the best part, you don't have to spend a single dollar. This is probably one of the most accessible viral trends happening right now.
So you're probably wondering how it's done. Well, let's break it all down. I'm going to give you the complete step-by-step playbook so you can start making these videos for yourself, like today.
Okay, here's the game plan. First, we'll quickly touch on why this trend is blowing up. Then we'll get our totally free AI toolkit set up. After that, it's just 3 simple steps: creating the still images, bringing them to life with animation, and then editing it all into a video that's ready to go viral on Instagram.
All right, so let's dive in. What's the deal with these videos? Why are we all so hooked on watching a digital floor get redone over and over? Well, it's that mix of a super satisfying visual with this magical, seamless time-lapse effect that makes it almost impossible to scroll past.
The real secret sauce here is that hypnotic quality. It's just so satisfying that once you start watching one, you kind of have to see it through to the end. And that high retention, that's pure gold for the social media algorithms. It's exactly why some of these channels are just exploding, getting over 300,000 subscribers in just a few months by posting only these videos. It's the perfect recipe for engagement.
Now for the fun part, the tools. And let me say it again because this is huge. Every single tool we're about to talk about is completely free to use. Seriously, all you need is a laptop and an internet connection. No credit cards, no subscriptions, no catch.
So here's your 4-part toolkit. First, we're going to use ChatGPT as our creative assistant to cook up all the text prompts we need. Next, we'll use a free tool called Google Whisk to actually make our still images. Then, to make those images move, we've got 2 awesome free options, Google V3 or Grok AI. And finally, we'll use CapCut, which you probably already have on your phone, to put it all together with music.
All right, let's get our hands dirty. Step 1 is all about generating the core of our video, that sequence of still images. And the name of the game here is consistency. We need every image to look like it belongs in the same room. The process is super simple. We're going to find a special GPT that does half the work for us. It'll generate all the prompts we need. Then we'll pop those over to Google Whisk to create the images. And here's the key. We're going to use a special trick with reference images to make sure the AI doesn't change the room on us between shots.
First things first, head over to ChatGPT and click on Explore GPTs. In that search bar, just type floor transformation. You'll see a custom GPT made just for this. Tell it you want to make a video of a living room, and bam, it will literally spit out every single image prompt and video prompt you're going to need for the whole thing. It does all the creative thinking for you.
Okay, now this part is absolutely crucial for making it look good. Take that first image prompt from ChatGPT and paste it into Google Whisk. Super important, set your aspect ratio to 9:16. That's the vertical format for Instagram, Reels, and TikTok. Once you generate your first image, here's the trick. You upload that image as a reference image for the second one. This tells the AI, hey, keep the furniture, the lighting, and the camera angle exactly like this. You just repeat that for every single image in your sequence.
Okay, we've got our stack of still images. They look great, they're consistent. Now for the magic. Let's turn them into a smooth, flowing video. And we've got 2 fantastic free ways to do this.
So, you've got 2 paths you can take here. Option 1 is Google V3. It's free for your first month and gives you amazing, high-quality results with a really straightforward frame-to-video feature. Option 2 is Grok AI, which is 100% free forever. It just needs a clever little workaround to get the same effect. Honestly, both work great.
Let's talk about Google V3 first. Once you're in, you're going to look for the frame-to-video option. It's pretty intuitive. To make your first video clip, you upload your first image as the starting frame and your second image as the ending frame. Then, you just grab that video prompt that ChatGPT gave you, paste it in, and let it do its thing. Then, you just repeat that for every pair of images, image 2 to image 3, 3 to 4, and so on.
And here's a little pro tip to make your video look extra polished. For the very last clip, just upload your final image all by itself. Then give it a simple prompt like drone camera movement showcasing the final floor. This creates that beautiful sweeping reveal shot that really makes the ending pop. Okay, now for the 100% free method using Grok AI. The process here is a little different, but just as easy once you know the trick. You'll upload your first image, you'll paste in the video prompt from ChatGPT, but then you're going to add one extra line of text. This is the workaround, and it's what makes the whole thing work.
So here's the whole secret. Since Grok AI can't take a start and an end image, we have to guide it using text. After you paste in your video prompt, you literally type out the phrase, "The result should look like this." And then right after that, you paste the image prompt for the next picture in your sequence. You're basically describing the destination to the AI, telling it exactly what the last frame of the video clip should look like. It's a clever way to get that same frame-to-frame effect.
We are in the home stretch. We've done all the hard work. We have all of our awesome animated clips. The final step is just stitching them all together into one seamless, professional-looking video.
So just open up CapCut or whatever free editor you're comfortable with. Import all those little video clips you just made, drag them onto your timeline in the right order, find a cool trending song or just some nice background music to put behind it, and that's it. Hit export. And just like that, you're done. Seriously, in just a few minutes, using nothing but free tools that anyone can access, you've created one of these hypnotic, professional, viral-style videos. It's perfectly formatted and ready to upload straight to Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts.
This whole thing really makes you think, though. If anyone, and I mean anyone, can now create this kind of high-quality, professional-looking viral content in a matter of minutes, what does that mean for the future of creativity online? Does it level the playing field for everyone? Or does it just create a whole new kind of content race? It's definitely something that you want.